All right, good afternoon, Earth Angels. Brother Gil here. Welcome to this episode of the Gil Pritchett Affect. Online Theater Reimagined 2025. This will be episode 7. And I call it, What is Really Behind the Madness? What is really behind the madness? I hope you like it. Hope you're having a great day, and I welcome you again to the Gil Pritchett Affect. Online Theater Reimagined 2025. This is episode 7. What is really behind the madness? What's really behind the madness? A question of great importance to be asked. So I'm asking, what's really behind the madness going on in this nation, especially in our political arenas? Hey, you guys, you, with all the educated tropes, can you tell me what's really going on behind the madness right now? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I understand all of that stuff. The systemic racism. Yeah, the Project 2025 madness. But beyond that, what's really behind the madness? I tell you what I think it is. And it falls into 3 degrees of one orange fruit cup of ignorance, jealousy, and envy, occupied with a thirsty appetite for erasing truth. You know, it's a bitch to have a crippling neuroses of hate, jealousy, and envy for someone. It really chaps your hide, especially when the whole world sees how inadequate you are as a result of your comparing yourself to that same person when there's absolutely no comparison at all. No way, no how. Huh? Come on here now. It's a bitch to live in those kinds of shadows. You find yourself doing all kinds of stupid shit, trying to compensate for something you will never, ever achieve because you don't have the capacity in your cerebral cortex or your biological being of humankind. It's just not there. They're not like us, as they say. I'm just saying. You see, I sees it like this here. When someone like America's 44th president comes along and does all the great things he and the First Lady did for 8 years without scandal, that's a pretty high bar. To do all of that greatness, even while being attacked and ridiculed and singled out as a communist, Muslim, non-American, and all those other imaginary things thrown at his administration over a double term of first-time genius leadership. It fucked with a lot of people's mindset, especially the man occupying the Oval Office currently. In fact, his words vowed to rip apart and tear down, excuse me, and dismantle everything that was done by the 44th administration. He was an animal with a bone and a bloodthirsty determination to do it. He couldn't do it. It was too airtight. Huh? Say with me now. I want to make sure you are tracking, as another wise man says. Are you tracking? Y'all tracking? Okay. Y'all remember who came after the gigantic failure that was the 45th administration, don't you? Y'all remember? That 46th genius served with 44's administration. Uh-oh. Excuse me. That just drove another stake into the heart of the heartless failure that was 45. Creating double, triple venom. So the orange gremlin decided he had to gather up all the troops orders and plot and plan in secret to mastermind this disease we know as Project 2025, which, by the way, every nation around the globe now has a Project 2025. Excuse me, it is rooted in the stupidity of this administration's Project 2025. Y'all noticing the global pushback? There's got to be fucking with the minds of the designers of America's Project 2025, exclusive club memberships. I'm just saying. Need some water. To sum up my little analogy, the real madness behind the madness is rooted in all the unaccomplishments and failures of 47s relating to 44 and 46 genius and history-making establishments in this democracy. So 47, knowing he can never compete, he had to create something so outlandish and over the top in American presidential history that it would erase or attempt to erase all of the great, sweet, golden, one-of-a-kind, carved-in-stone credits of two of this nation's most accomplished and loved administrations to date. It's a sad, sad state of affairs. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Peace and love, y'all. Gird up. Okay. All right. Y'all forgive me for calling. I don't have a cooling thing. The air was on, so now it's kind of dry in the room. I should have had a bottle of water here. Anyway, that's just a little something that came to me this morning. And I thought, okay, this will be episode 7 of the Gil Pritchett Affect Online Theater Reimagined 2025. I pray that you are having a delicious Wednesday, that you have done something wonderful for yourselves or are doing something wonderful for yourselves and for someone else today. I am hoping that we will continue to gird up, take ownership of our peace, and just know that this too shall pass. It's only a season, right? As long as we keep taking ownership, there's power and there's anointing and there's truth that cannot be smothered in them. There's an authority attached. You feel me? Okay. Thank you all for hanging with me on this episode of the Gil Pritchett Affect Online Theater Reimagined 2025. Have a delicious rest of your Wednesday, and I shall see you right back here the next time on the next episode of the Gil Pritchett Affect Online Theater Reimagined 2025. Y'all be good, huh? If you can't be good, be careful. Peace and love. Oh boy. Yes. Okay. Right on.